Hello, my name is Andrew and today I would like to tell you about the complete process of selling your old jewelry items with the help of Goldex ATM from start to finish without interrupting or scrolling through anything. For a standard client of Goldex ATMs, everything starts simply. He or she comes to the ATM with old jewelry item in his hand and choose one of three buttons: to sell, to buy, or help. We choose to sell our jewelry item. Here you can read terms and conditions of using ATM, our Goldex ATM. We have read it and we agree to all terms and conditions. Now we enter our phone number. Next, now we will receive a one-time passcode to our phone. It is 7845. Now we are ready to place our jewelry item inside, and you can see how the receiving tray open, and we place our jewelry item inside it and press the button that our jewelry item is inside, and we are ready for checking. So you can, as you can see, we don't select any additional parameters. We don't say what kind of metal we have, whether it has stones or not, and what condition it is in, since everything inside will be evaluated automatically. How does the process work technically? After the product receiving tray closes, our jewelry item is sent to a manipulator hand inside the ATM, and where it will be checked in a special case. During the checking process, you can see the time to the end of checking. It is now near 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Some people can think that's too long, but only before they find out how the process inside looks like. Your item is subject to 3 different types of checking. Their results are compared and a final value is displayed. So, the first thing to evaluate a product is an X-ray fluorescence spectrometer, which determines to a depth of 10 microns what metal the product, the jewelry item, is made of. The entire assessment process using it takes 1.5 minutes. To measure the amount of an element, the intensity of radiation with a certain energy is recorded. Such spectrometers are used in various high-tech fields of science and technology. The second stage is weighting, so-called in the air. Everything is simple here. The counterweight system sends the jewelry item to the scales, and the scale data is compared with the spectrometer data. The third stage is the hydrostatic scale. Technically, your product will be placed in a bowl with water to understand its density. That's why, if you want to return your jewelry item at this stage, it will be a little bit wet, because it was in the water. What is the point of this stage? Remember, at school you were told about Archimedes' law. According to it, an object placed in a liquid is subject to a buoyant force equal to the weight of the volume of liquid carried out by the body. The same way, according to the legend, Archimedes was able to find out that the personal jeweler of the king of Syracuse deceived the ruler and didn't make the crown from pure gold. However, we digress. Next, we compare the spectrometer data with data from hydrostatic scales and usual scales and obtain an accurate sample. After this, the device requests the current price of gold on the exchange, subtracts our margin from it, and offers the client a best price. It's important to mention that so many verification steps and checking are needed not only to determine the sample of metal, but also to subtract the weight of precious stones and other jewelry materials from the final cost of the product. In other words, if your jewelry contains gemstones, its value won't be measured. Technology has not yet reached the point of determining the value of specific stones in products. Therefore, on the website, we warn our customers that before taking the jewelry items to the ATMs, they can remove or leave the stones in the product. This won't affect the total cost. As a result, if we don't return our jewelry item at this stage and agree on price, then our jewelry item falls into one of the 19 cells inside the bot. They are protected better than in a safe and will be confiscated as the cells are filled with jewelry with the help of our remote operator. Now on the screen we can see that the whole process is ended, and we are waiting to the final cost. So I also wanted to say that the jewelry items inside the Goldex ATM, they are checked so concrete that you can see the not only weight but the content of price of gold of your jewelry item. And so as we registered and choose where, now we can choose to what bank account we can send our money. As you can see, it will be made only by sending money. So the ATM doesn't contain money or cash, so it's the only way to receive your money. So now on the screen we can see the content of gold and the weight, and of course the total price. According to this one ATM, it is now in test mode, so the price for this gold ring is it's not true, but in reality it will show you the price of exchange and minus our margin from the jewelry item. So we click the button to sell our jewelry item. Now we can see the terms of and documents that we agree to the price. We agree to receive it on our bank account. We click the button next, and now we are ready to subscribe for all these terms and conditions, and we receive a one-time passcode. This one, it will be 40. And now we can choose the way how we will receive our money. I will receive to get my money to my bank card in Gazprom Bank. So now I will enter my number of the card. I click next, and on this stage I can check the number, and you can also pay attention to the fact that on this stage I also can get my jewelry item back. So it was not disturbed, it was not in any way distracted, it was destroyed. It is now, it is in safe, and I can get it back. It will be a little bit wet, but it will be just okay. So I choose that everything is right, that everything is okay, and I'm ready to sell my jewelry item, in this case a gold ring. And now the transaction. So I have received a message from my bank, and now I will show you that the money, that I have received money. Before it was 21 ruble, and now it should be 31. So as you can see, 31